So, with that being said, Jeremy, good afternoon. Welcome to the GMAP Broadcast Network, 15 after the hour. Why don't you do me a favor, Jeremy? Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm Jeremy Bresecker. I'm from Pennsylvania, Northeast Pennsylvania. I'm primarily an illusionist, a Christian magician, and something I first started doing about 1997. And today it's a ministry that I do mostly here in the U.S. and sometimes in other countries. And about 5 years ago or so, I started getting interested in book writing. And it was actually one night I had a dream that kind of gave me an idea for what I thought might be kind of an interesting story. And so after, I don't know, a couple days, I started experimenting with it, trying to write something that kind of was based on the dream in terms of the main scenario for the book. And it kind of evolved into what became my first book eventually.
And of course, the name of your first publication is?
Well, it was originally called Mystery of the Sunken Train Car, but now it's in its second edition and it's been shortened to just The Sunken Train Car, which has just been released. And it's now part of a series entitled Radical Roadblocks. And so it's book one, and book two has just been released also.
And of course, they are available on the book outlets. But if you don't mind sharing that information, why don't you do so? Tell us where, if someone wanted to show their love, care, concern, and support, and purchase a copy of your publication and/or publications, what would be the process for them to do so?
Well, mainly just the simple way is just to go to Amazon.com. They're both listed there. You can just type in the search box. You could put The Sunken Train Car, but since it's pretty much unknown at this point, you'll probably have to type book in it also. But then do that search and it comes up, so you can get to the book.
Now,
or go on my website. They're listed on there along with the links too.
And your website. Why don't you share your website information with us?
Well, my website is primarily about my magic business, illusion ministry. The web address is www.illusionswithjeremy.com. And the funny thing is, when I first started out, I was going by the title Illusions with Jeremy. But everyone started calling me Jeremy the Illusionist, and that kind of evolved into my official title, but I was not able to change the address for my website, so it's still illusionswithjeremy.com.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Now, is this particular publication, is this your first publication that you worked on and released, or was there any previously to this one?
It's the first one, basically, and like I said, it's the second edition now, but the same story. For many years, I think maybe 11 years now or so, I've been writing newsletters for my illusion ministry. And so that kind of got me used to writing. And so it kind of was a starting point, I guess you could say. And a couple of stories I read that I thought were neat. I started kind of experimenting with them.
Yeah. Boy, you are so laid back. And, I want to find out, when you look back over what you've done with your publications, where you started and where you are, what's next for Jeremy? What's next for you as an author?
Well, the second book, it's called The Gold Pyramid, which is also released. It's Radical Roadblocks Book 2. They're both on Amazon. And right now I'm trying to put together Facebook ads to advertise them, trying to put together kind of a website or funnel specifically for them, hopefully get them out there more. And the next step is to finish part 3. I plan for at least 4 books of the series. Part 3 is pretty much written, but needs a lot of tuning, basically. Once that gets done, I'm not sure if I'll be self-publishing again, or I want to get a publisher, but unfortunately in today's world that's quite difficult. So far I've had to self-publish each one. And so if I can get a publisher for the next one, that's what I'll go with, obviously. Or if I have to self-publish it again, well, we'll see how God leads with that.
Well, now I know there, in fact, Jeremy, may be some awesome publishers out there who may be willing to at least talk to you and find out more information. If someone wanted to reach out to you and maybe talk to you about possibly publishing one or two of your books. As a matter of fact, I believe I'm going to have the opportunity to show the viewers and listeners around the world both copies of your publication. I'm going to go ahead and place the copies on the screen so people can be aware of what to look for. So for those that don't know, now you know. Jeremy is one of our featured authors on the GMAP Broadcast Network. And if you go to the platform and want you to look for the tab that's simply titled Featured Authors, you'll see a copy of the publications that I'm currently showing you on our screen. Just click on that or both publications, and it will take you to the necessary location to find out more information and more details about the author as well as the publications. But Jeremy, if someone wanted to reach out to you on a more individual basis and find out more details of what they can do to assist you, what would be the process for them to reach out and contact you?
Well, it could go by phone. The simplest way, though, would probably be by email. My email is magic@illusionswithjeremy.com. And there's also, of course, the contact page on my website. And so those are basically the easiest ways.
Once again, Jeremy is one of our featured authors on GMAP. And, of course, I'm showing you a copy of the current publications that are listed on our platform. I'm encouraging you to like, share with your family, your followers, your friends. We want Jeremy to be boosted up. We want him to continue to write, continue to release these publications to each and every one of you around the world. We're going to do everything we can, Jeremy, to assist you. So if there's anything that we can do to assist you along the way, just pick up the phone, give us a call and ask. The answer will always be yes, and you'll never have to ask me twice, okay?
Perfect.
You know what? That's the first laugh I received from you since I've been talking with you. He laughed.
The second one.
Now, where are you from now exactly?
I'm in Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. Actually, I'm out in the country away from the town, but the address is Susquehanna.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my parents and I moved here a couple years ago from Gibson, where I grew up. And yeah, that's where we live at this point.
Right. Well, of course, I want to thank our network partners for chiming in on this conversation. I know for a fact that we are going to be hearing quite a bit more from you. And of course, when you continue to release the publications of the series, we want you to reach out to us and allow us to assist you at allowing others to know around the world that they are available. The Sunken Train Car, the Gold Pyramid, we appreciate and being able to let the world know that these publications are out there. We appreciate you, Jeremy, for accepting the invitation to be a part of our broadcast network family by being one of our featured authors, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Well, I want you and your family to have a fantabulous rest of your, well, what time is it there?
Here it's 6:30, just about 6:25. Yeah,
evening
not quite the same
already.
time zone.
Oh, my goodness. Evening already. Wow. Well, of course, we want you to stay in touch. I'll be releasing this conversation to you as well as people on our social media platforms as well. I'll be doing this again a little bit later on by re-airing this conversation I've had with you. But, Jeremy, I appreciate you just taking time out of your day to be here with me. And I hope and pray that we can continue to encourage others, viewers and listeners around the world to, show their love, care, concern, and support for you by purchasing one or both of the publications that you currently have available. And, of course, be on the lookout for the publications that's going to come out and that will conclude the series as well, okay?
Be good.
He said, be good. You have a wonderful rest.
It'll be good.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jeremy, I appreciate you. You have a wonderful afternoon. We thank you once again, and you take care. All right?
Yep. You too. Thanks a lot. God
Author
bless you.
Jeremy, one of our featured authors on the GMAP Broadcast Network, The Sunken Train Car, and The Gold Pyramid. We want you guys to show your love, care, concern, and support. Be sure to share it with a friend. Share it with, share it with the follower. Share it with the family member. In the meantime, we thank God for you. We thank God for him. We want you guys to continue to be blessed. I'll be back with more music right after this on the number one station in the nation, GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com.
Hi, this is Calvin Bridges. Check out my new single, Jesus is Lord. Well, I believe Jesus came. He was crucified, died, buried, on the third day rose again. And I confess him with my mouth. Jesus is the Lord, no doubt. So glad he brought me out. I'm not ashamed to lift up Jesus' name. I'll be a witness, tell of this goodness. Jesus is the Lord. He's the only one. He's King of Kings, Son of God. Jesus is the Lord. Jesus is the Lord. He's the Lord of all. Well, I'm blood bought, fire baptized. You see, he wrote my name in the Lamb's Book of Life, and I'm saved. And I'm God's child. In the Word I believe. I'm a new tongue speaking, revelation seeking. I'm saved, and I'm not ashamed to lift up Jesus' name. I'll be a witness till it is a good day. Jesus is the Lord. He's the only one. King of Kings, Son of God. Jesus is the Lord. Yes, he is. And every knee shall bow, every tongue shouted loud. Oh, they're gonna say,